Probably seen those things. Kurtis just showed us one. He's about to, again, one of those signature stamps nearly wiped out the life savings of an elderly woman.
The suspect was someone hired to care for her. We call on Kurtis Ming with a push to stop this type of crime.
Yeah, we're talking about a stamp just like this one with your signature on it. But if your signature gets in the wrong hands, your bank account could be drained. The daughter of an elderly victim is working to make sure that won't happen to you or anybody you love.
This is a $20 signature stamp that cost my mother $750,000, leaving her in financial ruin.
Liz Sanders testifying in front of a California banking committee last week, motivated by crimes committed against her dying mother.
Horrible. I mean, she couldn't move, couldn't eat. And the caregivers, they just came one after another.
82-year-old Betty Eisenberg was bedridden, looking nothing like the vibrant interior designer she once was. Caregivers were her only way to survive.
Things were getting really bad, and she had some surgery, and she was unstable. Something had happened to her hand, like her left side was weakened, and she needed the stamp.
The stamp is this facsimile stamp of Betty's signature. It was needed because she was just too weak to sign her own name. But in the wrong hands, it led to almost $1 million in fraud, according to her daughter.
She started just taking the stamp and stamping all the checks. And then she started shopping, bought Louis Vuitton, she had some diamonds, she went to town.
She is 55-year-old Helen Wolford, Betty Eisenberg's live-in caregiver. She was accused of shopping at Neiman's and Saks, using the signature stamp to sign checks to pay credit card bills, pay herself thousands of dollars, and even get herself cosmetic surgery.
Oh, guess what? I'm getting a tummy tuck. I got it as a Christmas gift. She's telling the building manager that. Really? How are you getting that? Oh, Mrs. Eisenberg is giving me a tummy tuck for my Christmas present.
She simply took the stamp and stamped fraudulent checks.
Other allegations include taking $500,000 from a life insurance fund and stealing Betty's jewelry, all before the bank finally figured it out and police busted her. Woodford pleaded no contest earlier this year to grand theft, sentenced to 32 months in prison. But after the arrest, Betty's health deteriorated.
That was it for her. She just didn't care about anything. She didn't care if she ate. She didn't care about anything. She said she wanted to die.
Betty Eisenberg died in August, but now Liz is trying to keep her memory alive. There's no estimate on how many seniors use these stamps, but Liz is working with elected officials to create a law capping the amount of money that can be withdrawn with these stamps. She hopes what happened to her mother will not happen to anybody else.
It just breaks my heart. I could never have anybody go through this again.
Well, the bill, SB 586, got past its first hurdle. The Banking and Financial Institutions Committee is now headed to the Senate Public Safety Committee.
So is there anybody who would oppose something like this bill?
Well, bankers, I mean, this is meant to make life easier for the elderly. You know, you could stamp it, but if there are more hurdles for them to actually provide this service, well, then they might stop offering it altogether.
Well,
you might want to limit liability, though, if they're interested in doing that. So,
and that's exactly what this bill says. So, all right, if you have a consumer problem you can't resolve, maybe we can. You could always call our hotline Monday through Friday, or we have a team of volunteers and producers here waiting for your email. Just go to cbssacramento.com, click on Contact Kurtis, and fill out our form.